tubers, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Thanks for that. Gonna take a look at something from Lagunitas in California. Where's this stuff from? Petaluma, I think?
Petaluma.
Petaluma, California.
Not to be confused with Metaluma.
Ooh. Gonna take a look at the Lagunitas Maximus IPA. So, Maximus IPA, 8.2% ABV, 72.41 IBU, probably less than that now. Original gravity, 1.080. So it says right here, if some is good, more is better. Instant gratification is not fast enough. 42 IBU, why not 72? The end is near, don't slip. Trillion what? Dollar sign? Imelda's shoes, Dow at 73.92. What the fuck? Just buy a Senate seat. Tats, nipple piercing, cutters, burners, and hummers. A cold Maximus just makes perfect sense. Cheers.
I think that was some sort of ode to the life of excess.
I guess so. This is unlimited release, so... yeah, I'm pretty sure it was whatever. Okay,
so you've got 3 Lagunitas IPAs of some variety or another. The Hop Stupid seemed to have held up pretty well. The IPA, the straight IPA.
The IPA kind of weakened, I think.
I think it may have been a little past its prime. Let's see
how good the Maximus IPA comes. I picked this up a month ago at the time of this recording in Halifax, Nova Scotia at Premier Wines and Spirits. Thanks to those guys for supplying this. Sort of. I bought it, I guess.
They imported it.
They imported it. Well, yeah, very much thanks for them for importing it, because otherwise, how are we going to get stuff like this?
We're not.
We're not, exactly. Oh, let's give this a pour. I'm excited to try it. I love my IPAs. And
I believe this is a double.
This is a double IPA from California, so I'm definitely interested in trying.
The fun has been doubled.
Double the fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Double the IBUs, double the ABV.
Yeah. Anyway, to the beer.
To the beer. Looks kind of filtered-y.
I'd say there's almost colors somewhere between the Hop Stupid and the IPA, the standard IPA. It's almost like a little darker than their IPA, but not as dark as the Hop Stupid.
I think this might be an intermediate step.
I smell something from here. Ooh, smells nice too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You're gonna smell it from there. Might as well
smell it from there. It better not be me. So it's got a nice orangey kind of appearance. It's got some brassy hues, but for the most part, it's a nice orangey appearance.
That's an interesting smell on that, actually.
Nice and grapefruit. Ooh.
But there's a nice malt to it, too.
Nice sweet malt. It's almost, the way that malt's poking out, it's almost like it's East Coasty.
It's not an East Coast, West Coast
thing. The Velociraptor coming on. But if it's a West Coast beer, why is it East Coast smell?
I guess it might need to be backwards this way.
Whatever. There's a lot of malt coming up there. It's got this almost like a bready, gingerbread cookie kind of smell to it.
Yeah, bready was what I was thinking of when it was going.
Oh. But that grapefruit hops along with that gingerbread molasses kind of smell almost smells like gingerbread cookies.
This is almost reminiscent of the Lagunitas Sucks Christmas Ale.
Which I missed out on because I said, you go ahead. I like that. That's really nice. I think what pokes out more than the hops is the malt.
Yeah.
And that's a big surprise considering it's a West Coasty.
No, maybe
the hops died off.
Who knows how long this has been sitting around?
Yeah, we don't know how long Premier had this for. So they bring them in. They sit there on the shelf till people buy them. But you know what? IPAs stay good for a while. It's the hops that kind of wane on them. So, hey, why not though? It should be good. Let's put her down the hatch.
It's still good.
It's still good. It's not coming across as being as big and bitter like 72 IBUs really implies. Makes me think that the hops have died off a little.
But they're still present. And they're still tasty.
Present. They're still tasty. Almost like a little bit of floral taste to it.
Yeah.
A little floral, a little grapefruity. But it's got this really nice molasses, demerara sugar kind of malt to it.
Yeah, I almost don't regret that we've let the hops die off a little bit in this, because the malt is so good.
It's definitely more... I mean, you can see that there's a little bit of West Coast influence. I'm almost getting a little bit like an herbal tea kind of taste to it.
Yeah, and there's a nice thick body on it too.
Nice thick body. it's almost coming across as more of an East Coast style.
Well, if you're going to have 3 or 4 IPAs in your lineup, you might want to diversify a little bit.
Yeah, like for a double IPA, this is definitely more along the East Coast style. I like that nice little note of herbal tea in that.
Yeah, the hops character in this is much more herbal than it is. I mean, it smells a little bit floral, a little bit grapefruit, but the taste is much more herbal.
Yeah.
Without going in that dirty, earthy bitterness.
It's not. It's either that or the malt is so present that the hops don't punch out quite so much. It is bitter. It is nice and big and bitter.
Yeah.
But it's not incredibly bitter. It's not like as bitter as we were expecting by saying 72 IBUs.
I think as we drink more IPAs, and I was looking at my count the other day, and I haven't posted them all to Rate Beer yet because I don't put them up on that ahead of the videos.
Yeah.
But probably by the time all the videos get up there, I'm pushing 30 IPAs.
Oh, I don't know exactly how many. I know I've done several dozen.
I mean, if you count the blacks and the doubles as IPAs, I'm definitely over 30. But
they're kind of different styles as far as IPA in general. But that includes your double.
Anyway, my point being,
British
as I ramble and get all lost because I'm
blah blah
half in the bag by now.
Yep.
I think that maybe we're starting to get used to the bitterness.
Yeah. I know I am.
I
can probably drink the most bitter thing in the world.
I think that maybe it's going to take a lot more to shock us at this point.
I know. But as far as being able to grade it, just thinking of like some other, like, what was that last one we had? The Red Racer, that was more bitter than this.
Definitely. Less malty.
For sure. But as far as taste, I like this one the best. This one's really nice.
This is a very tasty beer.
Anyway, you want to sit down with this one?
Sure, let's give it a thought.
Sure. Alright, we'll be right back.
Put on our thinking caps.
And we're back with Lagunitas Maximus IPA. So, what did we think about this one? I really liked it. I think that if I could do anything better on this one, it would be that it needs more hop bitterness. But that's because we let it too long. It doesn't come off as being quite as strong as we expected for something that would call itself a double IPA. But
that's maybe our fault.
That's probably all our fault. Well, maybe not so much our fault as the fact that we picked it up. Might not have been the freshest bottle of it.
Hard to say.
I'm not going to count that against it. I'm going to say, you know what, I had 70 IBUs, pretty damn bitter. As far as how this one goes, it's definitely more of an East Coast style. Excuse me, IPA. What do you think?
I think I really liked it. The malt character in this was actually really nice.
Oh, very nice.
And even if there had been a stronger hop over it, I think that would have held up. And, I mean, 70 IBUs is a lot of IBUs, but when we've, been super collided to 160 IBUs...
Yeah, we've had some pretty damn fine stuff.
Fine isn't quite the word I would use for that.
Well, maybe not the Super Collider. Super Collider, I liked it, but... It's just
I
really
liked it,
bitter.
but...
It was a kick in the ass. This one is
good.
The thing is, this one's so easy to drink.
For a double IPA, this goes down really
this
easy.
is really damn smooth. This is like...
I think we're going to regret how fast we drank this later.
Maybe not quite, as far as double IPAs, maybe not quite as good and easy to drink as like the Alchemist Heavy Topper.
Possibly not.
But really nice and very nice.
Slightly stronger, I think. Well, maybe not. 8.2.
I can't remember what Alchemist was.
There's one in the fridge here. You talk and I'll go check.
Anyway, I was just about to give a rating.
Oh, sure. Let's say 4.
You're going to say 4?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.25.
Ooh. Yeah, Heady Topper's only 8.
Heady Topper's only 8?
Yeah.
That one was very light for... I can see why people like it, but it was very light for a double IPA. This one here, a bit more of a malt backbone, but I can see whereas people... most of the people that would be drinking this kind of thing would be people on the West Coast, and maybe they're just not used to it. That might be not a good thing absolutely to say, but as far as being someone from the East Coast, I'm used to having a lot of malt in my IPAs, and I like this one because it does have that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, 4.25 out of 5 for me. 4 from Heist Almighty. That's our opinion of Lagunitas Maximus IPA. Definitely pick it up if you guys get a chance and try to get it as fresh as possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.